Yeah.
Oh, I am having a vision.
Forget your vision. What the hell did you spot weld into this pan?
Maternal
Stuck in there like concrete. Look at that. It's got a life of its own.
Elbows in soap suds, looking like a million bucks washing dishes before he heads out on his way to earn a living. Well, as Grandma used to say, it's like I just done died and gone to heaven. Oh, you know, that pan there is going to have to soak, honey. Just leave it. I'll finish it up a little later.
Yeah.
But the point is, you know, you really are a son to be proud of. It just makes me so happy to see you happy.
Well, if you're so happy, then why haven't you kept your promise about easing up on my fiancé?
What, has she been complaining about me?
She thinks you don't like her, Mama.
Well, shoot! I think she's got a lot to learn about marriage and family life and taking care of men and so forth. But I like her. I like her just fine. In fact, I like her so much, I'm going to share what I know with her. But now, you had better put a wiggle on so that you're not late for that very important appointment that you're all spiced up. Here's your jacket.
Just a second. What, you're going to share everything you know with her? Who?
Well, yeah, it's kind of a female rite of passage. Her mama's gone, bless her soul, so I will be taking on the ritual.
What ritual?
Well, it's the same one I did for Jenny before she married Greg. I initiated her into the mysteries of taking care of men. Now, vamoose.
Oh, wait a minute. You're going to make her wear a robe and speak Greek?
Oh, please.
Hey, there she is. Come on in here. Somebody here wants to teach you a secret handshake.
Oh, hello, Mrs. Opal. Uncle Palmer said that you wanted to see me.
I sure did, sugar. And Tad was just leaving?
No. As a matter of fact, Mama wants to introduce you into the mysteries of taking care of a man.
Oh, now, don't you pay any attention to him. He's just making fun of me. You out.
No. If I didn't have to meet up with a friend of mine for donuts, a certain uniform friend of mine, I'd stick around. But because I can't, I want you to tape every word.
Oh, now, stop.
Oh, no. And just remember, whatever she says, just think about who's saying it, okay? I love you.
I love you.
Goodbye.
Okay, I'll see you later.
Bye. That boy has no respect for his elders. He never did. But look at you. Once again, you were here all the first thing in the morning, all fresh and perky, while I'm still clumping around in my robe and slipper. Excuse me while I just run upstairs and dress up.
Oh, yeah, you go ahead.
Oh, would you mind just finishing up this one little pan for me while I'm gone? Thank you, honey. I'll be right back. Yeah, okay, so how do you make a bologna sandwich?
A bologna sandwich? Well, you take 2 slices of bread and you spread them with mayonnaise, mustard, or anything else you feel like it, and you stick a piece of bologna in between them.
What kind of bread?
Well, any kind, I think.
It has to be white bread. You know, that kind that makes your girl 72 ways.
Oh.
And the mayo has to be spread very smooth. There cannot be any clumps or mushy spots or he won't eat it.
Okay.
Once in a while, you can add a little thin layer of that sweet pickle relish, but never cheese. He hates cheese.
Hates cheese. Okay. Try to remember that.
Yeah, Tad is, he's real particular about wrinkles, too. I recall this little Sunday go-to-meeting suit he had once. Golly, I had to iron that sucker every single week.
Hey, went to Sunday school.
Well, of course he did. You know, I was not the fly in that ointment, honey. Ray was. Oh, but don't get me started on that. You're just lucky that your first husband was older. A young man will demand tons of attention from his wife. That's why this crash course is only the beginning.
Well, Opal, I'm just ironing as fast as I can.
Oh, my stars and garters, look at the time. My favorite show is on. Did you ever see Fraternity Row? You ever watch it?
Well, yeah, sometimes I did. I used to be hooked on it.
Well, I've never really had time for shows like this myself until I became a mother, but I've been watching Fraternity Row since Tad was a baby.
What is Roxanne doing with that Terry?
Oh, she's just using him to get back at Todd. And he's using her to find out where, I think her name is Polly. Polly's fake father hid the map.
Cold-blooded.
Oh, but did you see Roxanne and Terry last week in the hot tub?
Ooh,
Was that hot?
I despise him.
You despise Terry?
No, he was horrible to Ariel.
Oh, that was last year. He's reformed now. And dangerous, but still dangerous. Women love that, you know. sort of hilariously funny and gorgeous, but irresistible to the opposite sex. In fact, I think he is exactly like Ted.
And you who love it.
He is not.
Oh, of course he is. They could be twins, those two.
That is not true. Ted does not resemble that smarmy, slimy, bed-hopping Terry Clark, not one bit. Ted is loyal, he's trustworthy, he's brave, he's a very kind man. Nothing like that smarmy actor who
sorry
plays Terry
I ever
Clark.
brought it up. My Lord.
You want to compare him to somebody on Fraternity? Well, you just try, you try Jack.
Jack, that wimp? Oh, he was off the show months ago.
What? He was?
Yeah.
That's terrible. That's awful. He was my favorite.
Now, I think maybe we've had enough distractions for today, don't you? Let's get back to the task at hand here, our crash course. Now, tell me, how do you make chocolate pudding?
Chocolate pudding?
It's simple. You just buy the box marked dark fudge, and then you follow the directions. Except that you use 2 cups of milk instead of 1 3/4. He likes it runny. You pour it into the fanciest glasses you got, then you spray it with whipped cream and put a little maraschino cherry right on the top. That is his primo #1 choice for dessert. You want me to write it down?
No, there's no need.
No need.
Well, Ted's a grown man now, Opal. He's changed. I just have to know for a fact that his favorite #1 dessert is mocha chip ice cream.
Oh, darling, I must say I am extremely impressed with your thoroughness.
The meticulous plan is essential.
Just curious, does Opal deserve half the credit?
More than half, but all of the blame if she should fail.
Darling, failure's impossible. Plan A doesn't work, we'll switch to Plan B.
But will Cecily's surprise bridal shower allow sufficient time to prepare?
Oh, I hope so, darling. I can move fast when I have to. But there's one thing worrying me, Palmer, and that's Tad Martin. He is very perceptive and he's very smart, and if he smells a rat, he'll track it down, and if the trail leads to you...
Why should it lead to me?
Oh, well, he might ask questions.
I'm not paying you to answer questions.
Well, I know, darling, but, he might torture me, He has methods, let me tell you, and under pressure, I might weaken unless... Well, darling, what should I do? I mean, if suspicion rears its ugly head, I'll call you because I might need some additional funds.
We had a deal, Marion. There will be no additional funds.
Oh. Well, what if it's much more difficult than we thought it would be?
Let me point something out to you. Palmer Cortland's bad side is not a side I recommend you find yourself on. Others have found themselves there recently and have lived to regret it.
You mean Adam Chandler?
Oh, the poor man. The poor man. Bankrupt, and felled by a stroke. That's your expense money. Now, what are you waiting for? The clock's running.
Here. Right, Palmer, thanks so much, darling. Bye.
Go, man.
Good afternoon.
Uncle Palmer? Oh, my goodness. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't even know you were in here. I'm sorry I shut the door so hard.
I take it your meeting with your future mother-in-law didn't go so smoothly.
Well, she made me wash the dishes and do the ironing. I mean, she basically said jump, and I said how high. I cannot believe I am so spineless. I try to be sweet and respectful because she is Tad's mother, so I sit there all day with a smile on my face listening to how to make a bologna sandwich completely wrong, and I walk out of there feeling like a piece of lunch meat myself.
Personality clash.
Personality clash? That's very good, a personality clash. If Opal had a poison dart, she'd shoot me. I'm going to go upstairs and check on the baby, and then I'm going to go make myself a milkshake. My stomach is in knots. You want anything?
Oh, no, thank you.
Okay. Uncle Palmer.
Good grief.
Don't get excited. It's not as bad as...
Bird. For you and me, this is a new beginning.
Friendship is okay for those kids, but marriage is absolutely out of the question.
No one is going to come between you and me.
I have an idea to keep Dixie and Tad from marrying.
Darling, with me in it, he doesn't stand a chance.
Why didn't you tell me that Marion Colby is your client?
You have an incredible appetite, Tad, and what better time than now?
You aiming to steal my husband-to-be?
No matter what I do, you don't believe me, and you certainly don't trust me.
It's Operation Seduction on All My Children, weekdays.
I'm sorry I'm such a wreck, darling.
Marion, what is it that's got you so haired out?
I'll tell you after I have a drink. I'm so shaky.
By all means, be my guest.
Can I get you one?
No, thanks. I'm walking.
You know, it's just so upsetting to realize there's someone out there who really wants to hurt me.
Who?
But if I knew, I wouldn't need a detective. I found this under my door.
You won't get away with it. With what?
I haven't a clue.
Oh, come on, Mary. You have no idea who'd want to hurt you or threaten you?
None whatsoever, but I want you to find out or put a stop to it, darling.
Mary, why don't you call the police? You'd save a lot of money.
Because I don't want my private life brought out into public. It would be very bad for business.
What do you mean, private life? Wait a minute, you messing around with someone's husband?
What, you think this could be from some jealous housewife or something?
Mary, it wouldn't be the first time. I mean, you and I go way back, and you've done as much before, right?
I suppose I've got to answer yes to that.
Uh-huh. So what are you saying? Yes, it's a possibility?
So anything is possible. Look, Tad, I will pay you the going rate. I'll pay you whatever you want, only I can't walk around with this fear. Now, are you going to help me or aren't you?
Okay, I'll take a look, okay? I'll see what I can find out.
Oh, bless you, darling. Oh, please, I feel better already. Excuse me. Hello?
Marion, it's Palmer. How's it going?
Oh,
Marion, you there? Who is that? Tad?
Yeah, it's me.
What the devil are you doing there?
Well, I was just, I'll let Marion tell you about it. I'm sorry, I thought from the look on your face it must have been...
Palmer, this is a very bad time. I'll call you back. Bye-bye.
Wait a minute. You and Palmer...
Oh, no, of course not. I'm just handling some real estate for him, some of the property he acquired from Adam Chandler.
You seem so surprised to hear from. I assumed it
The
might
whole
be...
situation, Tad, has just unnerved me, that's all.
You know, it might not be a bad idea for you to wiretap. I mean, if this person tries to call you, we could trace the call.
You mean all of my calls?
Would be bugged, right?
Oh, well, that's... Go ahead, darling.
Terrific. Then I'll go right down, talk to a friend of mine at the station house.
I told you I don't want the police involved, Tad.
It's a question of being involved, Mary. I'm just going to ask a friend if anybody else has received notes or been threatened.
Oh, I want this kept confidential, just between
Marion,
you and me.
Marion, this is my job. Don't worry.
Thanks. Oh, darling, are you sure I can't get you anything? Some coffee or soda?
No, I'd like to get to work on this right away.
Great, I appreciate it. Darling, wait a minute. Your collar is all messed up. Wait a second. Here you go. Ah, please, you know you are still the sexiest man in town.
I know. And you're still a very sexy woman.
I know.
Good. So why are we doing this? This is business, Marion. I'm engaged, remember?
Yes, I know. Pity. You and I had some memorable times together.
Mm-hmm. But why run around and dig up past lives?
Don't you believe in reincarnation? It's just a joke, Dad. Would you please let me know if your policeman friend knows anything?
Yeah, I'll give you a ring.
Thanks,
Goodbye.
darling. Bye. Yesterday, all my troubles seem so far away.
Oh, now stop
Oh,
it.
no. And just remember, whatever she says, just think about who's saying it, okay? I love
Get out of
you.
here.
I love you.
Goodbye.
Okay, I'll see you later.
Bye. Honestly, that boy has no respect for his elders. He never did. But look at you. Once again, you were here all the first thing in the morning, all fresh and perky, while I'm still clumping around in my robe and slipper. Excuse me while I just run upstairs and dress up.
Oh, yeah, you go ahead.
Oh, would you mind? But the point is, you know, you really are a son to be proud of. It just makes me so happy to see you happy.
Well, if you're so happy, then why haven't you kept your promise about easing up on my fiancée?
What, has she been complaining about me?
She thinks you don't like her, Mama.
Well, shoot! I think she's got a lot to learn about marriage and family life and taking care of men and so forth. But I like her. I like her just fine. In fact, I like her so much, I'm going to share what I know with her. But now, you had better put a wiggle on so that you're not late for that very important appointment that you're all spiced up. Here's your jacket.
Just a second. What, you're going to share everything you know with her? Who?
Well, yeah, it's kind of a female rite of passage. Her mama's gone, bless her soul, so I will be taking on the ritual.
What ritual?
Well, it's the same one I did for Jenny before she married Greg. I initiated her into the mysteries of taking care of men. Now, vamoose.
Oh, wait a minute. You're going to make her wear a robe and speak Greek?
Oh, believe.
Hey, there she is. Come on in here. Somebody here wants to teach you a secret handshake.
Hello, Mrs. Opal. Uncle Palmer said that you wanted to see me.
I sure did, sugar, and Tad was just leaving.
No. As a matter of fact, Mama wants to introduce you into the mysteries of taking care of a man.
Oh, now, don't you pay any attention to him. He's just making fun of me. You out.
No. If I didn't have to meet up with a friend of mine for donuts, a certain uniform friend of mine, I'd stick around. But because I can't, I want you to tape every...
Oh, I am having a vision.
Forget your vision. What the hell did you spot weld into this pan?
Maternal
Stuck in there like concrete. Look at that. It's got a life of its own.
Elbows in soap suds, looking like a million bucks washing dishes before he heads out on his way to earn a living. Well, as Grandma used to say, it's like I just done died and gone to heaven. Oh, you know, that pan there is going to have to soak, honey. Just leave it. I'll finish it up a little later.
Yeah.